Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kevin from Cheat Codes, and you're listening to Match Conectando.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Yo soy Omar Moret de Match 99.3 en Ciudad de México y estos días de confinamiento he estado pues escuchando mucha música y he tenido una canción pegada en mi mente y esta es de las últimas semanas, se llama Heaven y tengo a los culpables, bueno, a uno de los culpables aquí en esta entrevista exclusiva sin filtro para Match. Es Kevin de Cheat Codes. Hey Kevin, how's it going? I was telling our matchers about this song that has been stuck in my head for the last few weeks called Heaven. And you're guilty for that song.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it, man.
Okay, so you certainly had some plans for 2020. It was like the year for everyone, but you took advantage. You released this song. It's amazing. What did you guys had in plan for 2020? And of course, had changed or evolved?
Yeah, so we were planning on doing our first real tour run, like where it's just like us, you know, because we've been doing like the club gigs and like the festivals for a long time, constantly. But we were planning on putting out an album closer towards like right around now. But we got caught up in the beginning of the year with like shows and stuff from like January, February. We were busy with shows, and then as soon as COVID hit, man, everything just like stopped, gone. Everything was just gone, and everyone was like in limbo. So the guys and I decided to regroup and just work on all this music that we've had and we've been like wanting to finish and work on new songs and stuff. So it's literally what we've been doing. It's been like the blessing of 2020 for us because we're so used to traveling constantly, you know. We're usually on an airplane like 3 or 4 days a week. So the fact that we've been able to step back from that and really just focus on the music and like take all the negativity in the world that's going on right now and like try to push that away has been we've been grateful that we've been able to do that.
So, how much music have you been producing? There's gonna be a lot for a long years.
Yeah, there's so much music, bro. There's I think we got like 30 songs done that are like just ready to go, and dope features on a couple of them. You know, we're just nailing down the artwork and stuff right now for a lot of these releases, and then planning out the release of the album now, which is. We're really hyped because we haven't put out an album yet. You know, we've been doing this for like 4 years, just single after single after single.
Let's talk about sex.
Yes. During this whole COVID thing, man, I've been able to like look back and like I still remember. The day when like I saw sex get added to like the Spotify playlist back in the day, the Today's Top Hits, and I remember just in my car, my little POS car, just being like, oh my gosh, like this has got to be a dream, like there's no way, and to see how everything like kind of fell after like or not fell, but like kept rolling after that, and like where we are here now, and like now I'm talking to you, you know, I'm in LA, I'm just like on my computer, and you're asking me questions about our music is like. It's mind-boggling, bro. We're really grateful. We're grateful that the sex launched us like the way it did. And
so TikTok, tell me. Well, TikTok has been like this amazing platform for new artists or artists to make their music viral. Your remix for "Pretty Girl" with Maggie was like a big thing. Like it changed things also. But what do you think about this new platform that TikTok is?
Dude, I love it, man. I think it's genius. I think for me personally, like I don't use social media as much anymore. The only app I use now is just like TikTok because regular social media I feel is negative in a way, you know, like there's so much negativity on that stuff. But like TikTok is like some like dad dressed up in like a cape and a costume with a lightsaber, you know. I'm just like, what the heck is this? It's funny stuff to look at, but it's crazy how big videos can get, you know, just like that. So I think that's the future, you know. I think that wave of discovering music is unique, and it I think it brings people. It gives the listeners more of a choice to determine what is the next big song as opposed to like the big label heads.
What needs to happen for a song to get a Cheat Codes remix treatment?
When we get offered remixes like all the time, man, you know, and for like us to touch a song or remix it, we have to like be able to. We don't do it like for the money or anything like that. We have to like be able to believe that we can make the song sound better in our own way, you know, like in our own ears. Like if we believe that we can make this song sound a little bit better, then yeah, we'll jump in and try to take a stab at it. But if we're listening to it and we're like, no, we think this song is like the best it could be, honestly, we don't want to touch it.
Now, from the remixes, to the collaborations, you've worked with Demi Lovato, Liam Payne, David Guetta, Robin Schulz, a lot of people. Do you pick them and approach them, or how does that thing happen?
You know, a lot of them kind of just happen like naturally, like, you know, messaging on socials or seeing them at events, etc., and then like linking up in the studio thereafter. The Demi Lovato, when we had that song No Promises, we kind of just like wrote a list of who we wanted on the song, and number one on that list was Demi Lovato. And our label, we sent it to our label, and then the label's like, they called us and they said Demi loves it, she wants to be on the song. And we were like, oh my god, like sick. That was how that one came about. But usually it's just happening like right online, or it's just like texting, you know, letting them know like, hey, we got the song, you vibe with it, you dig it, you want to work on it with us, etc.
What did it take for you to get to heaven, like the song? Thank God. Figuratively speaking.
Oh man, it's funny because, you know, when we put out the song, obviously the whole COVID thing was there. So we were kind of making what would our heaven be, you know? For me, it was I have a little doggy named Rosie, so I was like, my heaven would be like hanging out with her, and whenever I'm with her, is like I'm in heaven, because when we used to be on the road as much, I would barely see her, you know? So now the fact that I've been like stuck with her 24/7 for like the last couple months has been fantastic.
Okay, so how did you came up with the idea, and what would you do if you realize tomorrow is the end of our times?
Man, so we came up with the idea is, kind of like what I said earlier, was we were trying to figure out like what would you do like if it was like, yeah, the end of the world, like everything tomorrow is like done, like no more doing nothing. So that's how the video came about, and then we felt it fit the time, because like this whole COVID stuff, like no one knows what the heck happens tomorrow, like it's also unknown, you know. So we felt that it was relevant in that aspect. And what would I do if the world was gonna end, like, or something tomorrow? Dude, I would probably like go and break into like Universal Studios or like Six Flags, a theme park, and go ride a ride, bro, because it's been closed out here, and there's nothing to do out here, man. I'm bored. I want to go seek some thrill.
Okay, you will bring your dog, of course.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I'll bring her, definitely.
It has to be there all the time. Okay, so thank you very much, and well, hopefully we can have you and the guys, of course, in Mexico soon.
Yeah, man. Hope to be back soon, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you again, man, for all the support.
Ok, ahí estuvo Kevin con nosotros en esta entrevista exclusiva sin filtro para Match 99.3. Éxitos más música, conéctate.